Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, haha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid. Right. You know you laughed. I heard you laugh. You laughed, you laughed, you laughed, and then you left. But now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away. I cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind, unselfish, loving deeds? Huh? Well, just you wait, they'll find you yet, and when they do, they'll put you in the ASPCA, you mangy mutt. And they're coming to take you away. They're coming to take you away. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. To the happy home where trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away. Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, haha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid. Right. You know you laughed. I heard you laugh. You laughed, you laughed, you laughed, and then you left. But now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away. I cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind, unselfish, loving deeds? Huh? Well, just you wait, they'll find you yet, and when they do, they'll put you in the ASPCA, you mangy mutt. And they're coming to take you away. They're coming to take you away. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. To the happy home where trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away. Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, they're coming to take me away, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid. Right. You know you laughed. I heard you laugh. You laughed, you laughed, and laughed, and then you left. But now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away. I cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all.
All right, good evening, everybody. I'm not feeling that good, so I may be less talkative than usual. Now I've got to figure out where I left off. I know I have a bunch of straw here. I think this is from the night before. I don't know, it's been a while since I played, and I was playing 17 a bit too, so I don't really know. Let me unload this. Oh, it's set to rain soon, so I can't do any more of the crop harvesting. I can shut this down in a second. Now, there's probably some fields that need fertilization or something. I can also start, well, yeah, I can start plowing and then getting off once I'm done. Let's see. Now, everything except for 3 is fertilized, and I don't think 3 is ready for fertilization yet. Run out here to 3. Where is 3? This way. Sneak on through the bushes. Excuse me. Pardon me for clearing my throat. No, it's still not. Still 20%. Should get this harvested barley into the silo. Doesn't get rained on. Not that that's a mechanic, but still. $828 bushels of barley. That's a lot of barley. What have I done here? Yes, I'm honking at myself. Oh, I cannot stand that about FS19, that there is no follow me. And then they keep on having these missions where you have to go completely across the map, do a contract mission either with the least equipment or with your own equipment. And there'll be like 5 pieces of equipment you have to travel with, but you have to keep on going back and forth and back and forth. I don't think I'm going to play single player FS19 until Follow Me comes out, or until the Lua documentation comes out and I can try upgrading it myself. Oh, hold on one second, let me make sure my chat is working. Okay. See how much we got here. And hold up to 1.9 million, and I've got 113,000 liters. I'm not even sure what I'm about to do. I think I'm going to go and bring some straw to the animal farm. I'm going to do an auto load because I don't feel like doing the stacking right now. Whoops. Oh, I don't have the shuttle control. No, being able to switch between forward and reverse in FS19, and I was playing FS19 for a while, for a couple days, and so now I'm used to using the brake to go backwards, and gas always goes forward, and that's not how I have it set up for this one. This field up here is ready for harvest on the left as well, but with this rain I'm not going to be able to get to it. Wish these John Deeres went faster than 25. But 25 is about as fast as you're going to get this John Deere. New Holland and the Case tend to go faster, around 31, 34. Oh, do I still... Oh, brother, there's no sound. I got the desktop audio muted. Okay, how's that? No one was in the stream to be able to tell me that the sound was muted. Just happened to look over at OBS and noticed that it was still muted. Okay, well, hopefully that helps. The grass field looks like it's stage 2. So I'm at least going to get a stage 2 cut from it. I don't know about a stage 3 though. And almost here at the animal farm. Then we gotta figure out where to put all this straw. I guess I should check on the animals while I'm at it. Well, animals, just some cows. They need their trough cleaned up again. Making a mess. But, unfortunately, not have anything here that can clean it up. I don't think this supports a front loader, does it? No, it doesn't support a front loader. And telehandler is not here. What are the rest of the stats for the animals? The rest of the stats, they should be fine till at least tomorrow. Hey, I'm sorry. Hello, a new life. A new for life. And hi, Ryan. How you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the good wishes. It's not so much a situational depression. It's my problem. It's my health problems where, as in, you know, I can feel depressed and there's nothing for me to feel depressed about. It's just your brain gets stuck feeling depressed for no good reason. It sucks. So, how are you doing in New Life, and how have you been, Ryan? Right now I'm just trying to run some of the straw I harvested back to the animal farm. In fact, I think that's more than enough straw for now, considering I still have this field here to wheat to harvest. So I think I might run just the rest of the the rest of the straw that I have to the barn and sell it. Be my first bit of income. That must be really annoying for people. A highway that supports 50 miles an hour and a 25-mile-an-hour tractor in their way. The New Life says they're good. They just got FS19. I got FS19 as well. I'm disappointed in some of the bugs that are still in the game. A little buggy. And also the fact that they have not released the Lua documentation, the scripting documentation, so people can update mods, because without Follow Me, FS19 can get very irritating, because when you do a contract, whether it's your own equipment or their equipment, you can wind up having to cart 5 pieces of equipment all the way across the map, Without follow me, that means you have to drive each piece there yourself rather than creating a convoy that follows you. And it's getting very annoying. So I don't think I'm going to play single player of FS19 again until I can get those get follow me, and I might play some multiplayer with Scuba Doobie or on Jaybird server or something like that, but not single player. And Ryan says he's not too bad. For some reason, he just stopped getting notification when I was streaming. I checked, and it says I wasn't following you. I don't know what happened. You know, my sibling has the same problem. When my sibling chooses to follow me, it'll keep on saying that they're not following me. It's like Twitch doesn't like me. It wants my followers to go away. No, I don't really actually think that. I'm not thinking, oh, there's some sort of conspiracy. Twitch is trying to work against me. No, I'm just saying it almost seems like that by the. Yeah, I'm just using autoload. I don't feel like going through the effort of using the telehandler at the moment. But I am loading it so that there's actual weight of straw on the back of the tractor. So, you know, I'm unloading to center. But yeah, for some reason, people sometimes are either unfollowed automatically through Twitch, or they'll be in a limbo state of following but not following, if that makes any sense. And I don't think it does. I have a Discord channel. If you type !Discord, it'll give you the information. Right now, only 2 people, well, 3 technically. One of them's my friend since high school, and we talk on another Discord channel. And he doesn't even watch Farm Sim streams. But other than that, there's 2 people that are viewers that are in the Discord channel. That's it. But if I start getting more people in the Discord channel, I'll definitely be announcing when I'm getting ready to stream. So just !Discord, and you'll get the Discord information. I mean, does anyone want me to do Twitter? I don't do Twitter at all normally. But if there's interest in me doing Twitter, I can do that. You do have to like these modded FS17 maps better than the stock maps for 19. There's more character to them. There's more decoration, more design. And where am I going? Where is this barn? I passed the barn already. Of course. So busy talking. What the? Oh! What happened? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let me turn this off. And I'll see if I can get the telehandler to flip me over. A new for life. You said do Twitter if I want to. You use Twitter. You can be one person who actually follows it, because you know if no one's actually going to follow it and use it, then you know it's not something I normally do for me to want to. I don't know. Do people follow streamers on Twitter? Oh, there's a big stream delay? I'm sorry to hear that. But not for my audio, I hope. Well, one thing I don't like in FS19 when you go to reset your vehicle because like it flipped over or something, and this happens also when it's the physics engine freaking out and causing your vehicle to get stuck in the ground and then flip over. When you reset your vehicle, all your gas disappears. You don't have any gas left in your tank except for a tiny bit, and that's kind of annoying. Especially, I mean, it's understandable when it's you trying to reset your vehicle from getting it stuck somewhere, but when it's you trying to reset your vehicle because of some sort of physics bug, then that's annoying that you get penalized for trying to fix a bug in the game. Oh, so close. Now, when you say the audio is delayed, you mean the audio versus what's going on in the game, or the normal delay that Twitch has? Oh, come on! Or the normal delay that Twitch has where you have to wait 6 seconds for the audio and video that was occurring for the player to be seen by everybody else. Which one are we talking about? Yes, hopefully, well, a lot of things I hope there's going to be mods to do. I mean, there's already mods that are coming out, but there's not much to those mods because there's no documentation yet. We don't know what's changed and how to change things. Come on, trailer, flip over. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop all the straw. There we go. I dropped the straw. Now I should be able to. All I did was turn the straps off. It was already, you know, real items there. Oh boy. Come on, we can do this. Alright, I'll see about setting up a Twitch channel, by the way. Not Twitch, Twitter account. Ah, there we go. Tow truck company. I don't need no stinking tow truck company. I am my own tow truck company. Why don't I have one extra there somehow? Look at that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to unload the center. And then since I have this here, I'm going to use it. Go and load that extra piece right on top. I'm using Seasons mod right now, but as for snowy seasons, there is no snow on this map because of the fact of it being Florida. But I have played one off-stream before that had some snow. But it was a very light snow. There wasn't like a heavy layer or anything. There we go. Yeah, that looks perfectly safe up there, doesn't it? That was sarcasm. So about $187 a bale is what these are worth as I'm looking at them. So hopefully I'll make some good money from them. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. What was your comment that you had? Um, oh, about you getting stop getting notifications. Yeah, my sibling had that where they kept on being shown as not not following me, even though they were set to follow me. It's like Twitch doesn't want me to have followers. They keep on unfollowing people and or putting people in a state of purgatory where they're technically following but not following. Oh yeah, for FS19, don't even get me started on on the uh, on the header trailers. Those are a pain. I mean, you get them finally on where they stick, and then what happens is you can't get them off. You can't get them back onto the combine. They're really annoying. See what we can make. We got 414. Oh wow, we made a pretty good amount of money from that wheat. Went from 414,000, 421,000. That's 6, 7. That's 7,000 for that load of straw. Not wheat, straw. Okay. I want to thank both of you, A New Life and Ryan, for showing up and interacting in the chat, because it gives me something to talk about. When there's nobody in chat talking, really don't know what to talk about, and it just goes quiet. And also, I'm feeling a little better, having someone to talk to. The horses are stuck inside the trailer. Oh my gosh. Well, that's what you get for putting glue on the bottom of your trailer to keep the horses in. You had one where you were putting bales into a trailer, and the ones that fell out kind of stuck to it. And even though they rolled far away, when I drove off, I was dragging all the bales across the road, and it was almost impossible. You know what I've also found very annoying is the placeables. I completely cleared an area of trees. I also, just in case the bushes were a problem, plowed up all the bushes, and I still can't place any placeables there. I mean, I understand that there might be some added cost because of the fact that it's not level, but they're not letting me do anything at any cost. And it's really annoying that it's on Ravenport. Field number 18 by the spinnery is where I decided to start my farm at, and I can't place anything down, despite clearing it out. All I've managed to finally get is what at the edge of the property to get the mobile home trailer, which I'm using in place of a house, and one shed, and that's it. Otherwise, nothing else wants to be allowed to be placed down. I've forgotten how to back these up. It's been a moment since I was backing up one of these dolly type ones. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. Unload to center. Go. Oh, hold on, I got some messages. What's also stupid is to do silage, you have to actually buy the BGA. Wow, you have to buy the BGA to do the silage? Well, there's been some mods that make it where you have to do that.
Blowjobs.
BGA, not BJ. And I try to keep my stream family friendly.
Oh, sorry, family.
No, there's no family, but still, I try to keep it family friendly. No, the BGA, there's a mod that requires you to buy the BGA before you can actually use it, but it's probably much more than what FS19 is asking for. It's 250,000 to start it up. Oh, how you doing, Dangle? Or Dan LG? Okay, well, Dan, is that okay? And you said family, so okay, I guess that you're saying that it is family watching. Again, my apologies for my my fiance's comments. She was trying to be funny. But yes, the options for homes are very expensive. 350,000 is your only choice for a house? That's ridiculous. For the American map, I just put down the beat up trailer home and have that as my starting house while I build up the farm. Since the trailer's only 20,000, not including leveling the ground, much cheaper than the 350,000 for the house. And somehow I think if you only have one field, you're not going to be worrying about your dream house of $350,000. Well, there is the auto stackers, as in the ones that grab one at a time, but there's no auto stackers like this one here, the universal auto load script. Oh, I did it again. I went completely past the barn where I have to go and drop off the bales. And turn around without flipping again. For FS17, there are maps set in Ireland. Now, for console, I don't know. I play on PC. But I imagine there's probably at least one for Ireland on the console. Like Shamrock Isle, Daggerwind was recent. That was the last map that Daggerwind did on FS17 was Shamrock Isle, and that was supposed to be, I think it was Ireland. Could have been Scotland. No, it was Ireland. Whoops, sure, just hit the metal pole. Oh, you were talking about for the... Okay. Yeah, that's for console. Even on 17, I don't think there's any auto stackers like what this trailer does because of the scripting. It's got to be approved by Giants. Yeah, Ballincraig Estates is another one. And then there's the Shamrock Isle. West Coast. Isn't that supposed to be Ireland as well, or is that England? Oh, Dan, you're Irish. Okay. So it's kind of late over there for you, isn't it? It's like 10, 11 o'clock. Oh, I didn't see that car coming. Okay, I'm dead from a car accident. You're watching while you're still in bed. And Dan plays on the Xbox, okay? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really answer any questions about the consoles because I play on PC. I don't even own a modern console. The most modern console I have is the original Wii. And then the only other console I have besides that is the classic Xbox. You know, the first Xbox that came out. Not the 360, not the one, but the very, very first one. That's what I get for trying to read the chat while I'm turning. You think I can park any closer to the wall? Sorry about that sound. That was not me. That was my dog. The dog must have eaten something off the ground as they ran past. I swear, that wasn't me. I swear. Okay, what can I do while it's raining other than accelerate time? Let's see, can't harvest. It's raining and it's wet, so it's not a good time to be on the field to go do any cultivating. Well, then again, I do clear up the ground as I go by. We'll do some wet cod. Oh, blame it on the dog, why don't you? No, it really was, at least this time. This time it was the dog. This time. I got the cultivator in here behind this stupid door. Oh, I might be able to get it out this door, not have to deal with that stupid door. These are planters, these aren't cultivators. So where do I have the cultivator at? Yeah, I do have a vintage... Oh, wow, you're just seeing a vintage Massey Ferguson now? Wow, this stream is really lagging behind then. Because I haven't been at that farm for a while now. Oh, the vintage Massey Ferguson pack is what you mean. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the... Okay, because this isn't a vintage one. This is a 7726. And then I have... this one from the Platinum pack, the 4709. We use this for just pulling tractors around. And in fact, it's just too weak to use for the food mixer. And it doesn't have a front loader, so I actually might replace this one. I mean, it's raining. Now would be a good time to do equipment swaps. Let's see. People want me to have at least a couple Massey Fergusons, even though there's not too many of them in Florida. A few, but not too many. So let's see what Massey Ferguson we can switch it to. Let's just go switch to category. Hey, it's a category. Okay, where's the one from the Platinum pack? So we can use that as a comparison. That one is 95 horsepower and no front adapter. So let's go back over here to the built-in ones. We got this one, a little bit more. Does it have? It has a front loader attacher, so I could do the 5600. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. You don't have 17. Can you get follow me and GPS on console? I want to say GPS might be there. I don't know, but I don't think follow me is. I don't know. Do I have any Valtras? Valtras? I have never seen a Valtra in South Florida, so I'm not going to do any of the Valtras. At least not on this map. When I do another map in the future, like the one in Spain, I'll do that. I don't think I have any case yet. I do have New Holland and John Deere, but I don't think I have case yet. But someone was asking me to have some Massey Fergusons. I got the big 7700, and then I was going to have a little tractor. Let's see, I could do the 5600, or I could do the real old ones. Where's the real old ones? Here, that's only 66, 68. 68. These aren't going to be strong enough, though, for what I need them to do. Because I need to run the mixer. Yeah, 95 is the strongest I can get out of them. And I'm going to need at least 110. So little itty-bitty tractors actually won't do, at least for this farm. Oh, you have a Valtra in real life? Okay. Yeah, but I haven't seen any in Florida, so that's why I wasn't going to go with it. I have seen a few number of really old Massey Ferguson in Florida, but it's mostly John Deere, and then also New Holland and Case. So I think that's what I'm going to do while it's raining. I'm going to go and exchange this 4709 in for 5600. I'm still getting used to the difference in controls because you can set it up differently in 17 than you can in 19. I was playing 19 for a couple days, and now I'm still trying to use the controls like they are in 19. This has good acceleration. I'll punch it. Okay, it doesn't have good acceleration, but I'm safe nonetheless. And I haven't seen it rain yet. I've been played several days in Farm Sim 19, and I did not see it rain once. So I can't really say what I think about those dynamic clouds that are supposed to be in 19. I'm going to drop this off first before I get the new tractor. You know what? I'll get the new tractor ready. I know I'm going to be really getting people angry on the road that I'm sitting here blocking it all. 600 front loader. I don't need, I guess 130. They'll set up standard. Why do I feel like I'm going across the line? Because I am. Whoa! You said you got a New Holland cap that you got at the plowing, and you wear it the whole time. Okay. I tend not to wear hats of any kind, so I don't wear any brand. Also, I don't like wearing branded clothing. I don't like being a billboard. I also don't like putting bumper stickers on my vehicle either. The only exception is around voting time. I'll put the I voted sticker on the bumper and then take it off a few days later. Just to remind others to vote. You got it from Mid-Louth in Andry and Artie. Your dad used to do agricultural work there. Huh. It's I have to find it not amusing like haha making fun of you. Amusing as in interesting. The way some places are named in the UK, where you have like the birthplace of William Shakespeare, where it's called Stratford-on-the-Avon. You don't have any place so eloquent and so fancy named in the United States. No, it's going to be 110 Main Street. You know, nothing fancy like that. Okay, so we sold this 4709, and we got the 5600 over here. You know what? I should also buy front loader. Front loader arms. I really need two types of. Let's see. Do I want the FZ30 or do I want the old Massey Ferguson front? I think I'll go with the old Massey Ferguson front loader. Oh, excuse me. That's a hiccup. We'll go with this old Massey Ferguson front loader. And let's see. Do I want a shovel? Well, right now, more than anything, I need the shovel for cleaning up all the mess. So we'll go with this old Massey Ferguson front loader. You know, if I use this one, I might be able to grab the bales too at the same time. So I'll take that. With loading wall or standard? What's the loading wall? We'll keep loading wall. I don't know what that is. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh, that still looks huge compared to this tractor. And that's one of the smaller loaders, and it still looks kind of... Oh, not... I guess it's not too big on it. Yeah, that should let me grab a bale if I need to. Okay, there we go. And a nice small Massey Ferguson for use on the animal farm. And I'm going to accelerate time so this rain goes by faster. Gotta move it up to 60x time. And it looks like we'll probably be ending the day because it's already at 4 o'clock in the game and it's raining. And the rain on this map is very accurate to Florida in that once it rains pretty much the whole day. Florida calls itself the Sunshine State, but it's really the rainy weather state. It will rain while the sun is shining. No, I did not misspeak. We have what we've referred to as sun showers. And of course, there's also... What is this? Sugar beets. Nope, I don't need to sell any sugar beets because I don't have any sugar beets. I don't even have any planted. We'll be having some potatoes soon, but not sugar beets. It's not too bad a speed, 27 miles an hour. There certainly is a lot of driving on this map. Everything's kind of spread out. You said there in Ireland you have what you refer to as bad weather? Well, I think the entire UK has a reputation for lots of rainy, cold, rainy, dismal days. At least that's the reputation we hear in the U.S. I don't know if it's actually like that. We think of people outside of living in Washington State on the from the West Coast. Think of Washington State on the West Coast of the U.S. as also being wet, dismal, and rainy all the time. I mean, our West Coast is technically a temperate rainforest. Okay. Now let's see if we can clean up this mess that they made. Probably not. Well, I don't know, but Ireland, from what I hear, probably does have more rain. Especially some parts of Ireland are supposed to be swampland, isn't it? That's what we are here in Florida. A lot of it's swampland that's filled in, or at least here in South Florida, it's swampland that got filled in and drained with canals. Thought I had my park lights on. There we go. It was snowing in March. Wow, it never snows here in South Florida. I have yet to see snow. Oh, the rain stopped. Slow time down. Let's see if we can get anything done. It's already 8 o'clock, though. Okay, so this tractor is already being very handy. Last Wednesday was your birthday and it wouldn't stop raining. Well, first of all, belated happy birthday to you. And sorry to hear that it was so rainy on your birthday. Hope you weren't planning outdoor activities to celebrate your birthday, because that would be pretty lousy that it was raining when you had outdoor activities planned for your birthday. Okay, and what can I do now? It stopped raining finally. Ground is wet. And it's nighttime. Uh, I guess I'm just gonna go to bed and start again next morning, because I don't see what else I can do. Oh, look at that! The tops are ready to be removed from my potatoes. Potatoes! So it'll be ready for me to pick up tomorrow. Let me get a topper. I don't know, do I want to rent that or do I want to buy that? I might just rent that. The only thing planned was sleep. Oh, well then rain was not a problem. If anything, rain would have made it easier to sleep. Spuds, not potatoes. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna lease them. This shouldn't take too long to get this done. It's a small field, and I don't even know if I'm gonna make a return on the investment. It might actually cost more for the leasing than it does for the work that I get done, the return that I get from them. See if I can get down to the shop quickly before I spend up all the money on the lease. I have to I'm sort of kind of friends, you know, just met them, just started talking to them online with someone who's a farmer. I'm gonna have to ask them if these leasing prices that they depict in Farming Sim are accurate, because just these leasing prices seem so ridiculously high. I mean, to lease something for a couple hours costing $20,000, that seems very high. I mean, I can understand maybe like with something expensive like a combine, but sometimes it's simple equipment that's charging that much. Whoops. Brakes aren't working as well as I thought they were going to. Oh, I brought my weight with me. I should have left that back at the farm. Let's see if I can move this pallet fork out of the way. Yep. For all you know, the farmer could be in a white van titled Free FS19. Do I stream regularly? No, currently I do not really stream regularly. I don't have a fixed schedule. I was streaming like nearly every day, nearly almost every other day for a while, but for the past week I hadn't been streaming because, as the text you see is on the screen, I've been feeling very depressed lately, and this is the first time I really felt up to streaming again, or even playing Farm Sim 17. So I'm thinking about trying to get a more regular schedule eventually, but it tends to be more towards evening. Like right now, this is Eastern Standard Time that I'm in. So around this time, maybe an hour early, on to 2 hours from now, I might stream. But when it becomes 8 Eastern, often my fiance will be watching TV, and I can't stream then because it makes too much noise in the background. And then sometimes when she goes to bed around 10, 11 o'clock Eastern, I might... oh, this is my stop here. What am I doing? I'm going past it. I might stream again, and there are times when I have insomnia, and I'll be up till my time, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, which for you guys is going to be morning time. So, yeah, it's really all over the place currently. But I'm going to try to narrow it down to a schedule, because I know people would prefer it to be to a schedule rather than, hey, I'm about to go stream in 10 minutes, and then the person's like, but I'm not ready! But, so I will try. The main reason why I stream, though, is for my own entertainment. Not that I don't enjoy, people that interact with me while I'm streaming, but most of it is, my own entertainment, so I don't want to make streaming a job. You know, where it stops being fun and becomes more work instead. But I'll see what I can do about being more regular. I'll make sure my streaming takes some brand and some fiber, so it becomes more regular. Right now, my streaming is rather irregular. Oh, thank you, Dan. Oh, thank you, Anu. Now, where did I put my potatoes? And that's where one of you is supposed to be a smart aleck and say, in the ground! Okay, whose bright idea was it to do potatoes in the middle of the night? Oh, that's right, it was mine. Okay, so let's top this quickly. Yes, spuds, I'm sorry. You prefer the term spuds. We tend to use both terms here. Potato, spud, taters. Yes, as you'll see, for some reason corn decided to sprout up in the middle of my potato field, of my spud field. Oh wow, you are not kidding that there's a long delay before you see things. Because I just got your joke about putting it in the field instead of when I was saying where did I put them. Wow. I don't know what is up. I think it's Restream.io is adding the delay. Either that or Twitch is very busy right now, and it is Twitch that's doing the heavy delay. So my apologies if it takes a while to respond to your questions. There's apparently a very heavy delay. No, it might not be you. It might be the streaming services. Because besides Twitch sometimes having a heavy delay, I also use a service called the Restream.io, where I stream to them, and then they relay it to YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch, so that more people can possibly see it. Some nights all I get is people from Mixer that comes on. Yeah, I'm thinking this was a bad idea doing this at night. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about the money, SpongeBob. Money! But seriously, I think this is going to take me longer than it should, increasing my leasing costs, and just being an all-around bad idea. But I've already leased the equipment, so gotta go and use it. You're using McDonald's Wi-Fi? Yeah, you're gonna have some delay issues probably if you're using McDonald's Wi-Fi. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. I'm not loving the delay. think maybe I should turn some GPS on here so that it'll be a little straighter, so I can skip lanes too. Yeah, this will let me skip lanes, so I don't have to back up. I can just make a turn, skip the lane, and then come back to another one. Sheesh! That noise you heard was the dog nearly knocking the chair over as she comes running in from outside and leaping up into the chair. She's a crazy one, she is. What is it with my GPS? Why is it all crooked? Straighten yourself out, GPS. There you go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Fix your Wi-Fi. I like that. That's a good one. Okay, the last time I was playing, my Wi-Fi was acting up then too. Seems to be... Holy crap! She's knocking the chair all over the place.
I have
What is that?
brownie that roll me.
Oh, okay. Our neighbor made some brownies and gave us a piece of the brownie. Pretty good. Hopefully they're not hash brownies. If I start talking about how bright the colors are in the game, then you know there was something in them. My GPS seems to be very lazy at steering. You can see it's kind of like all over the place and not keeping it tight for some reason. Oh, we try to be nice to each other. You know, we let them borrow our tools and ladder and all that stuff all the time. And they work for Chewy, and they often get equipment that they... Not equipment, toys and food that they get to bring home for their dog. But their dog is really old and no longer has his teeth. So they'll bring the stuff over for us, for our dog. So, you know, we try to do nice things back and forth. And my dad, when he was still working and still alive, he would do things like buying fireworks and then giving them the fireworks to go and so they could celebrate 4th of July with some fireworks. You know, be nice to your neighbor. Oh, that's terrible. My first instinct was the thought, well, you need to bake a cake for them with rat poison. But no, I should not be sanctioning trying to kill somebody. But yeah, I don't like the idea that someone's trying to kill someone's dog. For me, my dogs are like part of family. Adopted family that's mentally stunted, but still family. Or like you adopted alien toddlers. They'll never be able to fully speak the language, but they might get some of it. My fiance takes it a step further and refers to them as our fur babies and calls them our son and our daughter. Well, the male we did raise since real little, but the female we raised since 2 weeks old. So there is kind of the affection more than your average dog for them because, you spend so much time taking care of them. You have 2 dogs and 1 cat. Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, I can't have a cat because my allergies don't like cats. I remember when our young female dog was about a month old, I think it was, and was wandering around, and she was about to make a bowel movement and wasn't on a poop pad or a towel or anything. It was going to go right on the floor. I remember putting out my hand and catching it in my hand, and it's just a little baby poop, and it was all right. Now that she's big, no, I would not catch one of her poops in my hand now. You said you bought your 2 dogs AMDI? Oh, and you rescued the cat. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get all the full message. And I am missing a lot up top here. Okay, this GPS is not helping. For some reason, GPS is acting weird. So I'm just going back to eyeballing it. You eyeballing me, son. So then, A New Life. I take it that since you're watching hold on, I hope I didn't get this backwards. You said you're watching at McDonald's, right? I'm not mixing the two of you up. So that means you're watching on a tablet or a phone then, right? Maybe it's slower for that too because the stream has to be recompressed to a smaller size for your device rather than the original. Actually, I already have low quality. It's only 480p is what I'm streaming at, because I have slow Po person's internet. It's 12 megabits down, 1.5 up. It's the slowest, cheapest internet available. Oh, Dan is the one that's at McDonald's. Okay. Sorry, I sometimes have a very lousy memory. Oh, Anu is saying that they're on their phone too, so I don't know. One of you is. But you're both on your phone, and so one of you is having more of a delay than the other, even though you're both on your phone, so I guess it's just going to be McDonald's. But what can you do? It's free Wi-Fi. You can't complain too much. That's right, Dan is in bed. Anu is at McDonald's. I don't think we have the Vodafone brand here in the U.S., or at least I've never heard of it before. My service is Metro by T-Mobile. But that's not how I'm doing my internet right now, streaming. That's through the company AT&T, which used to be Bell South, the as in Alexander Graham Bell, but was bought up by a long-distance company called AT&T. And oh man, am I missing like crazy? And it's hard to tell in the dark that I'm missing. Oh, there are lots of cell phone companies in the U.S. There's Sprint, there's AT&T, there's Verizon, there's I'm trying to think of the major ones. I think those are the major ones, and then some of the ones I'm going to mention next, I think, are baby companies from the main ones, and that would be T-Mobile. Sorry, not T-Mobile. Metro PCS, Cricket, Boost, TrackPhone is still around. Net10 is still around. What is that one called? I want to say SmartPay, but that's not it. There's one from Walmart, that company. Your modem's Vodafone, but I'm with 3. Oh, 3 is a company, you mean? Okay. And then for home internet service, there's pretty much just there's 2 main companies, AT&T and AOL Time Warner, called Xfinity, and those are pretty much the 2 big companies here. In other parts of the country, AT&T will be replaced by a different phone company like Verizon or Yahoo or something like that. But it's pretty much basically the phone company and the internet company. If you happen to live in a newly developed gated community, there might be fiber that goes in there, and you can get fiber internet from some company like CenturyLink or something like that. But pretty much you only got 2 choices for most people. Sky broadband. That's satellite, isn't it? You're gonna have a lot of latency with satellite internet. Okay, I think I'm definitely losing money with this. This is taking forever to top these. So I think I should have either just bought the potato equipment, or I don't know. Either way, I'm losing a lot of money. I'm losing a lot of money, and it's all Dan's fault. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, and since nobody did... Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh. I just realized something. I forgot to start up my chatbot. My chatbots before streaming. They haven't been around. My Twitch and Mixer chatbots. Okay, there we go. Wait for them to fully load. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Let me do a switch to be right back for just a second. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to load some apps in the background, some chatbots. There we go. It recognized you as being new. Okay, and since no one tried earlier, or they tried and it didn't work, there we go. That's the Discord server. And so you know there are various commands. And you can do sound effects too. It'll trigger sounds at my end. Okay, back to the stream. The sound effects now work on Mixer as well as Twitch, but YouTube I still don't have set up for doing the sound effects and the commands and all that stuff. It was originally just Twitch, but I expanded it to Mixer as well. Though both of you are on Twitch, so it doesn't matter to the two of you. If you guys have any interest in things I can add, like commands or sounds or whatever, I'm open to hearing it, and we'll consider adding whatever you suggest. I'm also very, very slowly trying to make my own chatbot. But don't hold your breath for it to get done. So far, I have it where it authenticates using, the token system where you have to log into the website and say, I want to authorize this app. So far, that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten very far with it yet. If you want to join Discord, you can. There's an area to talk for general chat. Also, I have a channel on the server for stream notifications and stuff like that. But if you don't want to join it, you don't have to. I just made it available, and I'll eventually come up with a Twitter, and that'll be announced here in the chat as well about what the Twitter is, since you said that since you suggested me making a Twitter account. There is a type of placeable lighting in FS19. It's not as nice as the ones that are in 17, and I actually do have a mobile light for 17. It's just I don't want to waste the leasing time, because I'm trying to get this done before the lease expires. And I really think I should just go ahead and bit the bullet and bought this equipment. I mean, I already bought the planner. Why wouldn't I buy this equipment? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this row. I'm going to return this leased equipment, which is ridiculous. And then I'm going to go ahead and just buy the equipment, so I don't have to worry about the trying to get this done so quickly. Wound up wasting a lot of money in the process. Let's see, garage. Leased items. Oh, okay. So I still have quite a bit of time left on them. I've got only 3 hours on that piece of equipment, so no, I'm doing fine. Maybe I'll just stick with the lease after all. Now, when I'm in stream, I won't notice the Discord. So, use the regular, the regular Twitch or Mixer or YouTube chat to try to talk to me when I'm streaming. In the future, I plan on fixing that so that I can see Discord also while I'm streaming. But I'm having a little problem with that function in the chat program. It's supposed to connect to Discord, but it's not. Okay, let me go and turn this off for now, because it is dark here. So let me get the pickup truck to go and bring the light. Now, where did I store the light? Where did I put the mobile light? It should still be in a field somewhere. Or no, there it is, over there. Oh, it's being blocked by the auto stacker. That's nice. No, I do not have the Lizard Road Rage, the Mustang, and this pickup is a custom pickup. I used several mods and modded them all together to make my own version of a pickup. kind of dark, so you won't be able to see it very well, but during the day I can show you a better look at it. Get myself turned around. Turn around. Throw her in reverse. Whoops, it was in reverse. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Alright, now we'll go and bring that light to the field, and we will have some light. Wow, does it get dark out here. I can see my vehicles in the distance there. Now that I'm getting off the road, I can turn the brighter lights on. You said mods for FS18? The mobile one? Or did you mean 19 and you misspoke? I'm going to guess that you meant 19 and misspoke. This is a dually. Hold on, let me turn this around so I got some light. There we go. And then this is a bit of a dark spot over here. I'll go and shine the light here from the truck. Good thing I don't have to worry about me running my battery out. And let me see here if I can show you. See, the hitch is a separate component, a separate mod. There's a skid steer attachment on the bumper, and that's how I connect the winch. The winch works. I got the Ford LED lights. I added the beacon lights up top. The mod already had opening and closing doors, and a passenger script for multiplayer. I added the dual wheels. It was single wheels, but then I added dual wheels for it. The back thing did not work. It didn't have an animation. Well, it had the animation, but it wasn't controllable by joystick. I fixed that so it was workable by joystick. And the fifth wheel in the back is a separate mod that attaches to the back here, and it has a registration what do you call it? License plate that you can customize. No, console and computer cannot play together, unfortunately. In fact, there are very few games at all where console and computer can play together. If you know of any where console and computer can play together, I'd be interested in hearing about it. Because my sibling, who lives in Washington, they only have a PS4 and an Xbox 360. And we've talked about wanting to play some games together, like back in the old days when we lived together. But we don't know of any that actually let you play cross-platform like that. And also, if you're thinking to be able to play on this map, I do use PC-only mods on this map, such as More Realistic, which adds realistic physics to the game, so making things heavier, making vehicles slower to accelerate, more like real life. And all those scripts don't work on consoles. Fortnite, really? It works cross PC and computer? Wow. I've watched gameplay of Fortnite, and I don't think I really like the game style, but if it means that my sibling and I could play together, I mean, can you find friends to play with? Or is it random matchups that, you won't necessarily play with who you think you're going to play with? Because if you can play with who you think you're going to play with, I might get Fortnite so I can play with my sibling, but that would depend on whether, of course, they play Fortnite. PS4, Xbox One, PC, and mobile. Really? Mobile gets to play with the PC too? Wow. Oh, and Switch. I think they have Switch. I think my sibling has a Switch. Do you know of any other games that are like that? Because that's really the first one I've heard about. I think I've heard of a couple cross-console games, as in like a PS4 and an Xbox playing together, but not the console to PC. Well, that can be convenient for, in some cases, to have the in-game chat working across platforms too. But then again, there's also Discord. The person can have Discord on their phone. None? Can't think of any others? Wow. I mean, this is 2018. Why is it still that they don't have that many they only have one game that does cross-platform? They really should. They really should have some games that you can play like that. Ah, you can see the Dollar General in the distance. That yellow in the distance is the Dollar General. It's not personal, it's business. Yeah, I know it's probably business. They want you to buy multiple... Oh, okay, my dog just got into trouble with something. Be right back. What do you got? Oh yeah, now you're gonna drop it. You had me. My dog is a real trip. She went into the back room and grabbed a pipe fitting, a coupling, out of my toolbox, and when she saw me see her, she just kind of like shoved it away with her paw, so it wasn't anywhere near her. So it was like, what? No, no, I don't have anything. Nothing at all over here. She is quite the trip sometimes. Really? It's supposed to rain again? You see the forecast? It's supposed to rain again. What is it for the week? Well, at least the rest of the week it's not going to rain after it rains tomorrow. Oh, your dog also does that kind of thing? Like, I'm not doing anything. Just shove it away, or they put their head down on it. They hide it with their head. Nope, there's nothing here. No, I just got my head down. No, I wasn't chewing on anything. I wasn't messing with something. And then the older male dog, what he likes to do is when he sees something he's not supposed to be messing with, and it's on the ground, he'll kind of like slowly walk over to it, and then stomp his foot on it and try to hide it with his foot, so that he can go and mess with it later when you're not looking. You said Xbox PUBG can play with mobile PUBG, but not with the PC, though, I imagine. My friend's... I don't know if he's 3 years old yet. I think he's just still 2 years old. Or maybe he just turned 3. Actually plays PUBG Mobile. And never made chicken dinner, of course. But they will actually successfully hunt down and kill the other players. At 2.5 years old. It's funny, he doesn't call it PUBG. He calls it Bang Bang. He wants to play Bang Bang. Now, if I had a child, I don't think I would have my child playing games like PUBG at 2 years of age. Wait until they become more mature before having them play that type of game. Exact age depends on how mature they are at what age. As I said, I don't have any children currently, but most of my thoughts on age for children when something's age appropriate isn't so much on the age as what the child's mental age is. Some people mature much quicker and are more logical and thinking like an adult, and then there are some people they're just still a little kid even at 17. Oh, okay. You were waiting in drive-through at McDonald's all that time in New Life? Wow. That's either a very popular McDonald's or a very slow McDonald's. I'm starting to see why some people don't like doing potatoes. A lunch break, okay. Oh, so you'll be going back to work after this, or you mean a lunch break from watching? Oh my gosh, I keep on missing. I swear, the stream will eventually get more interesting than what you're seeing right now. I am surprised my fiance did not make a crack in the background going, no it won't. Oh, you're making dinner? Oh good, that frees me up from having to do it. Sometimes I cook, sometimes she cooks. Oh, the McDonald's workers had lunch break. They all went on lunch break at the same time? Most companies, you know, they stagger who goes to lunch break rather than just shutting down the whole place because they're on lunch break. Wow. Okay. There was one guy left who was break. They left the new guy on to take care of the entire thing by himself. That's not right. When you're the new guy, you can barely handle normal amount workloads, let alone handling it all yourself. And of course, since somebody's in the kitchen getting ready to prepare food, there is the dog, watching the whole time. Oh, it hit midnight. I didn't even realize it hit midnight already. Alright, Dan, you have a good night. Hopefully see you next time. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and take the loss and return this and buy the I can talk really la da 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 and buy the equipment instead of leasing it, because at this rate it's going to take forever. It's already late at night. You guys are probably having trouble seeing because of the darkness. So I am going to just return this. I was hoping to be able to finish topping this at least, so I don't have to buy another topper, but looks like I'm going to have to do that. So let's see, where's the equipment parked? Is it at this end or the other end? At that end over there. Okay, so I'm going to take the topper and the harvester back. Actually, if I remember correctly, I don't have to take it back. I can just choose here. But, let's see, garage. Oh, I'm driving in someone's field. Okay, so we're going to continue this in the morning instead. Oh, you're on the motor. Yeah, don't text me while you're on the motorway. Don't do that. Wait until you've stopped your vehicle again. In fact, don't even watch the stream while you're on the motorway. Just listen to it. I mean, while a news article about someone getting into an accident while trying to watch my stream and drive might bring more viewers, it's no, it's not worth it. Don't do that. Okay, I missed the part where I can skip the night, so let me just accelerate. Close the door. Around tidying things up. It looks like I left the light on in here. Yeah, I left the light on. Where's the light switch? Oh, there is no light switch. The light's always on. Okay. I didn't leave the light on. Okay, nothing interesting going on. Just driving back to the shop so it'll be ready in the morning. Go pick up the new equipment.
How's that cost?
Oh, it's going to cost me too much, hon. I started leasing the equipment and then realized that it was going to take too long, that I would be too expensive leasing it. So I just returned the equipment, still having to pay for the lease, and decided to just go ahead and buy it. Too much. When am I going to learn leasing is actually more expensive in the long run? Well, you may be able to use your voice to type while you're driving, but that's still going to be distracting you as you're trying to make sure that it's typing the right thing, so please don't do that. Where am I? Am I lost? I am lost. Gee, thanks. You're my fiance? She goes, you're always lost. Okay. That was an exit that I don't normally use, but this will get me to the shop. I'm gonna turn off my work lights. They're supposed to be against the law to use on the road. At least that's what I've heard. And everything is extremely dark, and looking at the preview video, even though I cranked up the brightness for the stream, it looks like it's still extremely dark. Okay, wait, we're getting to the morning. We're getting to the morning. Slow back down to 5x time. Oh, isn't that great? And it's about to rain again. Definitely, definitely Florida weather. Rain, rain, rain. Florida's bipolar. Okay, this is a modified form of the planter that I just, the harvester that I just got, and it will remove the tops at the same time as taking the potatoes out, and I'm comfortable with it being realistic since some of the ones I've watched on YouTube actually remove the tops at the same time as harvesting them. So such equipment does actually exist. My dog is acting crazy, trying to tackle my fiance.
Stop! No!
She is a deaf dog and sometimes gets overly rough because she doesn't understand the concept of people going ow. Because she can't hear ow. Wow, this thing seems huge compared to the truck. The tractor. It's like 3 times the size of the tractor. Don't look, you're driving. Just trust me, it's about 3 times the size of the tractor. No, I'm telling them not to look while they're driving. They're the ones that are trying to talk to me, chat, while they're driving, and I'm telling them, no, don't. Dog acting crazy again? I was waiting for you to say, when doesn't she act crazy? Did she just leap in the air?
Jimmy.
Oh, you're home now, okay. I don't have to worry about you suddenly disappearing for bad reasons now, that's good. What'd you say, hon? Okay, gotta grab something from the dog. Up. Dog's getting in trouble. Let me grab something from her. Her being deaf, you have to get her to listen by using firm hand gestures. And this is going to take forever, so I am putting it on a worker. I feel no shame in setting it up for a worker for potatoes. And I'm going to do the same thing for sugarcane. I'm going to have them on a worker. Let's see, what do we got? Do these... I don't remember if these can... I think these are just grain. They don't handle potatoes. Potatoes. Now, I don't plan on doing pigs yet, so I'm probably just going to sell the potatoes, or I might hang on to them until I can sell them for a better price. Once I get some potatoes, I'll figure out what I want to do with them. Go feed those animals. I'll still be here. Looks like my 6M actually needs a bath. Might bring over the, what do you call it? The smacking into the fence, that's what you call it. No, I might bring over the mobile pressure washer to go clean it off. And that is somewhat unrealistic, having a drive in the crop. So I'm going to change the settings on this worker in just a second so that they will actually go in circles. So one thing I also miss is being able to set the worker to do various tasks that are more advanced. Okay, and what else? Any other setting? Nope, I think that's what we want. And so are you confused? What are you doing? My workers seem to have gotten itself confused. Let's see if they figured this out. Okay, I think they finally got this figured out. Yep, they got it figured out. Good, good, good. Okay, so barely filled with potatoes. – Welcome back, Anu. It would help if I do not back into my own workers. For some reason, people tend not to like when you back into them. I jokingly say that when my fiance's driving, I'll say, okay, now don't hit that pedestrian. They tend to get into a bad mood when you do that. Okay, what we can do is we can disconnect. Oh, what happened back there? We had some weird types of physics going back there. I'm not sure what my fiance's making, but it smells good. Oh yeah, don't watch where you're going. There we go. Unloaded onto the bed. No, not bed that you sleep on. Trailer bed. Go and sell this straw, because I'm going to have plenty more where this came from. So far, the straw seems to be the only income I have this year so far. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I tried using head tracking with FS19, and it wasn't working well. I'm going to have to try to do it again with 17. I don't think I want to do it today, but maybe next time I'll use the head tracking. Your phone went dead? Then how are you telling me your phone went dead? Oh, you must be using a different device now. Okay. Well, went past again. This place is like so hidden behind all these weeds and everything that I just drive right past it. Oh, you have it on the charger. Okay. Oh, come on. We can make it around this corner. Well, it smells like my dinner is almost ready, so I'll probably be going offline in probably about 10-15 minutes on? Oh, it's done. So in about 5 minutes, I'll be going offline for a bit while I eat dinner. And then I'll come back on later, so you can let your phone charge. In fact, I'm just going to pull this over right in here into the shop. And I'm going to disappear for a bit for me to eat dinner. And then I will be back. If you're not following, follow so that you can get the notification of when I come back online again. And you just came home with dinner, so you enjoy your dinner. I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and we'll see each other again shortly. Have a good day.